A brand new edition of the Rundown with Ramon. My name is Ramon Ray, the celebrity CEO. We have an amazing episode for you today, and I'm glad you're here today. We're going to talk about several things that may touch you the wrong way or the right way. But Microsoft has a brand new study out that says relying on AI kills your critical thinking skills. We're going to dive into that a bit. Budget is home. How girls trip producer Will Packer went from delivering newspapers to producing billions at the box office, and his secret weapon for his success. And can we learn something from Quest's or Colgate's attempt, the Quest Make Perfect Toothbrush? Again, if you're joining me today, I'm glad you're here today. This is a brand new edition of our show. And the fact that you're here today, you know you're in the right place because you want to get the nuggets and juicy insights that we share today on the Rundown with Ramon. Get to know me better at celebrityceo.com. Download your free Celebrity CEO Blueprint. Download your free Celebrity CEO Blueprint. And let me tell you this. If you join me today, and you're not feeling so great, you're feeling kind of low, feeling kind of bad, you know what? I'm glad you're here. Hopefully a few minutes, 30 minutes is all we ask for the Rundown with Ramon, the Celebrity CEO show, will help you feel just a bit better. And you know what? If you already joined the show and you're feeling fantastically blessed and well, I'm glad you're here today to join me in the upliftment of others to help us learn how to move forward in this world. Again, our show is all about one thing and one thing alone: help you live your best life or start or grow your business as we dive into all things marketing, sales, personal branding. And that's our message that we do at celebrityceo.com. So welcome, glad you're here today. All of those who are coming on, Anna, glad you're here today. Glad you see value to come back again. The musical web, glad you're here, glad you're here, glad you're here. Deborah Williams, glad you're here. Glad you've seen value to come back and share this time with me. So let's dive in today to unpack today's episode of The Rundown with Ramon, the Celebrity CEO show. Ding, 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 ding. Microsoft says AI is killing critical thinking. Now, what does that mean? There's a study out by Microsoft. They did some research with Carnegie Mellon University. An article here read from Gizmodo says it may one day make humans obsolete, just not the way you're thinking. AI is getting good at completing tasks that it takes the place of a person. We may just become so reliant on imperfect tools that our own abilities atrophy, meaning they go less and less and less. So what did the research do? It tapped 319 knowledge workers, a person whose job kind of involves handling data or information, not like a micro dirty jobs type person who uses their hands and back and muscles. They asked them to self-report details of how they use generative AI tools in the workplace. So they reported this, and did it. And over the course of the study, a pattern revealed itself. The more confident the worker was in AI's capability to complete the task, the more often they could feel themselves letting their hands off the wheel. So they were confident in AI. They felt that, hey, AI is working, therefore let's let it do more and more and more. I don't have to think about this. They reported a perceived inaction of critical thinking when they felt like they could rely on the AI tool itself. This is especially true for lower stake tasks they found, as people tended to be less critical. So things that were really, really important, maybe they still used AI, but used it less. Things that were less and less important, well, they said, hey, let's just let AI do it. By contrast, when the workers had less confidence in the ability of AI to complete the assigned task, the more they found themselves engaging in their critical thinking skills. Another noteworthy finding of the study says this: that users who had access to generative AI tools tended to produce a less diverse set of outcomes for the same task. Now, the study does not dispute the idea, reading here from Gizmodo, that there are situations indeed in which AI tools may improve efficiency, but it does raise warning flags about the cost of that. So here's the rub. Here's what I'm picking up here, people. The study's not saying AI tools are bad, Tara Anderson. No. But man, it gives a wake-up call to thinking as we rely on it more and more and more and more. Is there something we need to think different about how all of us are using these tools? When I think about what I'm doing for the articles I'm writing, yeah, I'm a pretty good writer. I'm a very smart guy, excuse me. But I'm thinking to myself, you know what? I'm doing more and more in-depth prompts. I'm writing maybe 100 words, hitting a button, and AI is spitting back 500 to 1,000. Is that bad? I don't know. Is it bad that I'm taking data instead of me analyzing old-fashioned with a calculator? I'm terrible in math, that I'm asking AI to help me figure this out. So the question for us today is, what do you think? Is AI reducing our critical thinking skills? And it doesn't really matter the answer. Because Tara, even if you say yes, Ayanna, even if you say no, Deborah, even if you say yes, it doesn't matter. Why? Because we're going to use AI more and more because it is a competitive edge for sure. When you think about the Delta crash that just happened recently, they're going to take all the data they can. And back in the days, it would take months and months and months to get a report as they manually analyzed all the data. But taking something tragic like that, they can take all the data, the wind speed, the air speed, the velocity, the altitude, the brake pressure systems, and all these things, dump it into AI and give it a few parameters in a few different buckets, and boom, see things maybe they couldn't see before, or see things that would take them a lot longer to do. Tara says, I said the same thing about face swapping. Yeah, I mean, really. AI is a powerful tool for sure, but how are we using it? And I don't know what to do about that because I'm using AI more and more and more in my own business, being in the content world. It's getting smarter and smarter, and I would say smarter than me. Some people may push back on that. I'm not saying it can replace humans per se, but then again, in a way, I'm like, you know what? Maybe it can. So it's an interesting dilemma here, and Microsoft Study is right if you want to check that out. I think we covered that on zoneofgenius.com, zoneofgenius.com. You can go and search on that study and see that, or just DM me, and I'll send you a link to the Gizmodo study or other places. But welcome to a brand new edition of The Rundown with Ramon, the Celebrity CEO Show. Glad you're here today. Get to know me better at celebritysceo.com. I've started 5 companies, sold 3 companies, authored 5 books, and if you don't have my flagship book out there, called The Celebrity CEO. By the way, you want to go on Amazon and pick that up, The Celebrity CEO. Buy your copy from Amazon. Download the Celebrity CEO Personal Branding Blueprint as well to accompany it from celebritysceo.com. Glad you're here today. Another topic we're going to touch on, ding, 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 how Girls Trip producer Will Packer went from delivering newspapers to producing billions at the box office. I loved this story as I unpack this today. This is from our friends at Entrepreneur. He sold more than 30 movies with 10 films opening at number 1. And he says his success is rooted in his healthy arrogance mindset, says Will Packer, movie producer and more. And let me be clear on this. I understand this story very well as one who's produced and hosted events where nobody has come, where I failed, where I didn't know what to do. I know this story very, very, very well. You do something, people don't show up, but the difference is between me and others who fail, between me and others who give up, is I didn't give up. I innovated, I learned, and I kept moving on. And we all have the opportunity to do this or not. This is the difference. And we're going to get some things here from Will Packer, and this is DM me, Deborah, for sure, because I'll forget to respond to this after the show. But this is an important aspect to keep moving on, and I'll unpack what he's talking about here, unpack the story. Let's see what Deborah has to say about this. Appreciate you participating, Deborah. I've just did a presentation regarding AI and grant writing because my findings have been similar to that study. AI as a tool is great, but must be uniquely used. Deborah, love this for sure. Absolutely right. So let's unpack what happened with Will Packer and what he's going through in his journey. He's a recent Florida A&M undergraduate with an electrical engineering degree. He delivered newspapers 3 a.m. to 6 a.m. every morning to pay bills, so he has the hustle, he has the grit in him. 4 years later, in 2000, the first film he produced and distributed theatrically, the thriller Choice, grossed $1.2 million at the box office and became the fastest African-American distributed film to pass the $1 million mark in 2000, $1.2 million. Now he's 51 years old. Several years have gone by, and he produced around 30 feature films that have collectively earned more than $1 billion at the box office. 10 of his movies opened at the number 1 hit, including Ride Along and others. Girls Trip soared $140 million in ticket sales on a $19 million budget. So how did Packer do it? In his new book, he says he encourages entrepreneurs to embrace healthy arrogance, writing that the successful people he knows believe wholeheartedly that they are meant to be successful. And he talks about he did one of his movies, his premiere, called Chocolate City in 1994. He reserved the front row for Hollywood celebrities, and guess what? It was empty. Every other seat was filled with people, but the Hollywood celebrities, they didn't come. But he says that's okay. People came and filled the auditorium. That's a success. The people he thought were going to come didn't come, but he didn't give up. He tried again and again and again. They asked him, how did you know it wasn't over? You're at the finish line. You got the right shoes. They fit right. You got the socks. You still got 26.2 miles to run. That's the work that you got to put in. He says, having a great idea for something is like having the perfect shoes for a marathon. Our success depends on one single person and belief system, and that is yours. Will Packer says here, I've worked with a lot of successful people. One trait that many of them have in common is this belief that their success is predestined, that they're meant to be successful. The way that you control your destiny is by understanding that there's nobody better than you. There's nobody on this planet more deserving of success than you are. Do you believe that? And part of that is that humble arrogance. I know it's going to work out for me. I just need to figure out how to make that happen. That's the number one. You got to start there. He says, I believe in healthy arrogance because most successful people around have that healthy arrogance. Yes, I love that, Tara. Love it, love it, love it. Consistency is all part of this, all wrapped. It's the consistency. It's continuing to show up. It's that healthy arrogance. Yes, yes, yes. That I can make it. I can do it. All this is wrapped up for sure. He says, if you're afraid about the first step and you've been preparing for it and you find yourself in a position where all you can do is prepare, that's what you've been doing over and over again. Now it's time to go. You have to move from the stage of just preparing, to the stage of taking the leap. Seth Godin talks about this concept as well. He says what to do when it's your turn and it's always your turn. You can't just stay on the edge. You must make it work. There's nothing wrong with preparation. Preparation is good, but then you have to move from the stage of preparation to the stage of execution. Preparation alone is not enough. You must execute and make things happen. He says here, everybody with any position of power or importance is constantly selling. On my way to becoming a filmmaker, I would deliver newspapers from 3 a.m. to 6 a.m. because I could do it on an off time and then continue to work and chase the Hollywood dream. One of the things that I learned from that experience is that everything is sales, and he's so true. Everything is sales. If you can't make money for your business, it's not a business. It's a hobby or it's a money-losing dream, and then you will have nothing. He says, as soon as they open the door, you have to have an opening right then, and you better say something to get their attention. The same thing applies to business. You may have a little bit longer when you sit down with somebody with a pitch, but you better make sure that you're making them feel that you're not wasting their time, and their time is improved. Their day is improved. I love this. When you go make the pitch, when you go try to sell someone on something, says Girls Trip producer Will Packer. Are you able to make the pitch and say, you want to hire me? You want to work with me because I can make a difference in your day. I can make a difference in your life. What I'm selling you, what I'm giving you is a solution to your problem. As entrepreneurs, often we forget that. Can you help me out, brother? Can you support me, sister? No, it's not about me supporting you. It's not about helping you out. That's what charity's for. If you're in business, you should have a solution to the problem that I have. I get it. We want to pull on the heartstrings. But the way to sustainable business is not by somebody giving you charity, not by somebody helping you out, not by somebody giving you a hand up. No, it's by you have a solution to a problem, and I believe in your solution. Therefore, I'm buying from you. Or another way you can say it, sure, investing in you, but it's buying from you. Everybody, if you just joined, my name is Ramon Ray, the Celebrity CEO. Get to know me better at CelebrityCEO.com. We got 9 special guides that you can look at about a variety of things. You want to check that out, CelebrityCEO.com, and definitely download our free Celebrity CEO Personal Branding Blueprint. Check out our flagship site, zoneofgenius.com as well. Sign up for that. You definitely want to get these juicy details and don't miss out. Thanks for being here today. It's a brand new day, brand new week, brand new year, maybe for you. Brand new afternoon, brand new middle of the night. Depends on when you're watching the show. And I'm glad you're here. Good day to you. Ding, 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 ding. Another thing I wanted to touch on today is the power of toothbrushes. Nah, that's not really what to talk about. Hey, glad you're here. Vil Bob, welcome to a brand new day, brand new show. So Colgate and other manufacturers are on a quest to redesign the toothbrush. And what I got here from that in their quest to redesign the toothbrush is about our businesses. But let me unpack a little bit what's going on in the toothbrush industry. Designers chose the holy grail of oral care, the 2-minute clean. There's a guy named Eduardo. He has thousands of toothbrushes. He compliments strangers on their smiles and asks them about their dental regime. He's the director of technology at Colgate-Palmolive. He carries buckets of toothbrushes to meetings. He studies the angle of bristles and their corresponding scrubbiness and more. He's on a mission that has eluded big toothbrush for years, the 2-minute clean. That is the amount of time dentists say it takes twice a day for adequate plaque to be removed. The problem is people tend to fall way short. Focus groups say that people only brush their teeth for about 45 seconds. So that's a problem. It's a challenge that has baffled dentists over and over and over again. Designers at companies like Colgate and Procter & Gamble have been trying to close that gap by making a device that makes brushing feel less like a chore and compensates for poor effort and technique. We have an evergreen goal. How can we design a toothbrush that can clean well, no matter how you brush? Is that possible? He's been at this for 23 years. And if you've ever used Colgate toothbrushes, well, chances are he's designed them. This guy has 239 patents. Most of them are toothbrush related. Reading here from the Wall Street Journal. For the first time since he joined the company, Jimenez enlisted toothpaste chemist at Colgate to work with his team on a toothbrush-toothpaste combo designed to make brushing feel more like a spa treatment. This sounds like it's getting a bit weird to me, but we'll see. They created multiple brush head prototypes and ran them through a robotic tool called a RoboCheck that measures the degree of cleaning efficiency. Holding up Colgate's latest creation, Jimenez showed off what he described as a mountainous head with an ideal combination of soft, stiff, short, and tall bristles that hugs each tooth and reaches everywhere from the gum line to the enamel. I'm getting to a point of what this means for your business. Trust me, hang on. People tell me brushing their teeth is like putting on their socks. One of her observations was people were using their toothbrushes in the guest bathroom because they didn't want the noise to disturb other family members. So they're diving into toothbrush science. Here's the thing for you all. You're welcome, Ina. Thanks for being here. Ina, welcome. Here's the rub. Here's the thought. No pun intended. What about your business? Are you innovating in your business? Are you making a difference in your own business? Are you thinking in your business, how can you do better? What should you be doing? Are you innovating? Are you doing things different? Are you seeing what the need is? Now, be careful. Some things are just gimmicky. It's a new thing that really adds no real value. It's a new thing that really nobody wants. It's a new thing that really doesn't need to be there. But my question to you today is, what about your business? What about you, Stars, Tina, Queen? Love you. Appreciate you being here, Stars, Tina. What about you, Ina Week? What about you, Vibe Have, Extraordinary Real Maker? What about you? What about you, Tara? What about you, Deborah? What are you doing to reinvent your business if needed? I'm not saying to be in a constant flurry of reinvention of people don't know what you are, who you are, what you do. No. But I am saying, are you always looking at ways to get better, to improve? When I think of the journey I've been on, launching smallbiztechnology.com and selling it, launching smarthustle.com and selling it, launching Small Business Summit and selling it. Today I own zoneofgenius.com and Celebrity CEO, building those two properties. One is an agency helping small business owners build their personal brands, get more attention for their brand. One is a publication, zoneofgenius.com. But I'm still Ramon Ray, motivational keynote speaker, event host of what I love to do best, working with corporations to help them better reach small business owners and build credibility to that market, which is what I do, just those two things. What about you? Are you innovating? Are you making a difference? Are you showing up as you need to show up in the world so that the customers who need you know how to reach you and know what to do? Again, everybody, welcome to a brand new show. My name is Ramon Ray. This is the Rundown with Ramon, the Celebrity CEO Show. Get to know me better at CelebrityCEO.com. Download your free Celebrity CEO Blueprint. See how we can serve you. Ding, 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 ding. Next up today, we're talking about something from Mike Rowe. You may know him from Dirty Jobs. He has a brand new scholarship program out called Mike Rowe Scholarship. I believe it is, a Mike Rowe Work. Talking about a very important thing, that's the power of work, and I wanted to touch on that today. Everybody doesn't have to have a college degree. I touched on that yesterday or the day before, a couple days ago, weeks ago, months ago, depending on when you're watching the show. Everybody doesn't have to have a college degree. College degree is not for everyone, nor is it needed to be for everyone. There's so many jobs you can do: welding, plumbing, construction, asphalt repair, So many things you can do. Having your own business, cleaning homes, and you don't have to clean all the home, build a team together to help you do it. So many things you can do without a college degree. So many things you can do maybe with just certification. College degrees are great. They're important. I get it for some people. But I wanted to let you know there's so many things you can do in the world without a college degree. People think it's about validation. People think it's to make you feel good. People think I need that validation. I need that external paper to let me feel good about myself, to let me feel that I'm worthy, let me feel that I'm something. Well, guess what? You are worthy. You are something. You don't need a piece of paper to tell you that. Your worth, your worthiness comes from within. It comes from within out. Now, I get it. Some of you may be pushed down by your mama, pushed down by your daddy, pushed down by your uncle, pushed down by a teacher. But you don't need the paper, the external validation to say you're something. Now, if you need it for a career, for a job advancement, I get it. But if you're just plugging away at college and you really don't want to go to college and you're just plugging away at these things just because somebody told you had to, well, I'm here to tell you today, you don't have to. There can be a different way. Hey, everybody, my name is Ramon. This has been the Celebrity CEO Show. To wrap up and run down. Hope you've enjoyed every single aspect of it. To help you get to the next level, help you build your best life. I enjoyed bringing it to you. Hope you've enjoyed the show. Hope you learned something today. Hope you took a screenshot, shared it out with somebody, commented today. Hit the share button. Take a little picture of it. Let somebody know, hey, the Rundown with Ramon's happening here live. And some of you are a bigger audience if you're not watching it even live. You're watching it on demand, which is great. Glad you're here. As I said, get to know me better at CelebrityCEO.com. CelebrityCEO.com. You're looking for one of the best keynote speakers or event hosts in the world? Hit me up. Let me know I can come to your event and add value to it. Want help building your personal brand, leveraging the power of your personal brand to get attention for your business, to build trust for your brand, and then earn the right to make sales? You definitely want to see what we're doing at CelebrityCEO.com. CelebrityCEO.com. We're building an ecosystem there, and you definitely want to be a part of it. Hey, Stars Tina, my sister. Appreciate you. Love your pace and speed. It keeps me engaged, your voice and tone as well. Thank you. I try to slow down sometimes, but I just can't. I got a fire burning within me. Maybe a bit fast for some. It's not perfect for everybody. But Stars Tina, I appreciate that. Glad it's at your frequency. And I appreciate that. Clearly, it's at the frequency of Deborah and Ayanna, Tara and Alexandra, Nicole, and others who show up on a regular basis here. Glad you're here today, everybody. Can I ask you to do me a favor? Go make a difference in the world today. Go DM somebody, call somebody, text somebody, and let them know that you care. Let them know that they matter. Let them know that their name is on your lips, their name is on your mind, because you never know who needs to be uplifted. You never know who needs to be made to feel better. You never know who's jacked up, jammed up, not feeling good, needs a bit of your jelly of sweetness to make their day better. Everybody have a great day. I can go on all day long, but the producers are telling me I got to wrap it up. Now, there's no producers. It's just me. Have a great day. Be blessed and be well. Thanks for being here on the Rundown with Ramon, the Celebrity CEO Show.